Hi, my name is Matt McLaren and I run S&M Productions. I'm a keyboard player, singer, and I've been playing piano since I was 3, so that's like over 27 years. I was trained classically from when I started playing piano, and I got all the way through to my AMSA. After finishing that, around the same time I finished school, I started singing and also branching out into other styles like jazz, funk and electronics. I reckon my biggest influences would have to be Ollie from the Cat Empire, who is just fantastic and is probably the reason I still play piano today. Pink Floyd and Ben Folds would have to be my 3 biggest ones, I reckon. I think my favourite moments in my music career so far would have to be supporting some incredible artists like Daryl Braithwaite and Thirsty Merc, but I would have to say my top pick would be being a finalist on Australia's Got Talent in 2016.
They've been playing any please alone, but you don't really care for music, do you?
I first got involved with recording quite naturally. As growing up playing music and loving computers, it sort of went hand in hand to start recording and editing and producing and mixing. So whilst I was supposed to be studying for HSC, I was doing a whole bunch of jobs online, volunteering for overseas companies, doing recording and production for audio theatre and things like that. And so that led me to start S&M Productions after I finished school. And so it's been around now for about 12 years in various different forms. I first started just recording out of my home in a tiny little bedroom, and it's led me to opening this facility here about 3 years ago. And now I do all kinds of work and everything from voiceovers to recording artists to writing music for TV and film. I work with a whole bunch of clients both locally and overseas, and with new emerging technologies like Source Connect, we're able to collaborate in whole new ways, which are pretty exciting to me. Recently I had a client in the studio here and we needed a violin player, so we were able to hire one from overseas, track them in real time here in the studio, give that violin player direction in real time and take all the audio live here in the studio. So I think this opens up incredible possibilities for collaboration all over the world. Recently I've done a few upgrades around here, and a couple of the more exciting ones definitely have to be the brand new control surface, the Icon QCon Pro X and its expander units. It gives me some fantastic real-time tactile feedback, which is pretty important to me as a producer, to be able to dive into plugins with a control surface, adjust parameters in real time and record automation. I'm absolutely in love with my new Genelec monitors. They are just so transparent and so easy to mix on. It's hard to mix on anything else now. And of course I've got my old Phantom X8 here, which is my trusty controller and always seems to get the job done for playing in stuff in real time. I'm all about trying to create unique sounds for my clients. I think that it's so important to have something that's new and fresh rather than just copying things off the internet and splicing samples together. So I have a bunch of gear around here, like my Nord drum, which I can create sounds from scratch, and that just lends something unique and different to every production I do. Muso's Corner were instrumental, pardon the pun, in getting all this new setup together. It was a pretty massive undertaking as we had to completely redesign how the audio was going to flow throughout the studio. So now we're using Dante, and it's a pretty daunting prospect to get the right equipment, and I have pretty specific requirements of what I want and what I need. And so they were able to put together a solution which is, we had to rewire the entire studio basically and really think about how the audio was going to flow. So that support throughout getting all this up and running and going through a bunch of different gear to see what worked perfectly was crucial. Everyone from singer-songwriters to film producers to commercial clients, there's a range of services I can provide, whether that be scoring for your film, arranging your music for your next release, or tracking for hip-hop, or recording hold music or voiceovers or anything you need. Just let me know, get in touch, come and have a coffee and we'll see what we can figure out. If you need an audio solution, please get in touch. www.smproductions.com.au for more information.